Hello. Hello. My name is Rishi from DKM3A. My matrix number is 11DKM F1062. Today I want to talk about bending test on mild steel rod. First we go to the simulator. Objective: to study the behavior of the mild steel rod subjected to a gradual increasing equal loads at 1 per 3 span and to determine mechanical properties. Apparatus used: universal testing machine, dial, indicators, scale and vernier calipers. Step 1. Measure the initial diameter of bending test sample in two perpendicular directions using vernier caliper. Calculate the initial area and moment of inertia. Step 2. Measure the length of the specimen using scale, keeping the span of the beam as length 690 mm based on the limitation of experimental setup. Step 3. Based on the span of the beam being length 690 mm, mark on the test sample mild steel rod by using a chalk at the mid-span and 1/3 loading point where a dial gauge is placed. Step 4. Insert the specimen between the special 2-point loading setup with roller support, which is being fixed on the lower crosshead of the universal testing machine. Adjust all the dial gauge to 0. Step 5. Start the loading process. Note down the deflection using dial gauge under mid-span, 1/3 span. Stop the experiment once the specimen has been yielded. Click on green button to start the loading process. Click on red button to stop the loading process. Step 6. Once the yield limit is crossed, the specimen mild steel rod will have a permanent bend or deformation as it has crossed the elastic limit. Step 7. Plot load with deformation at mid-span. Step 8. Plot theoretical deflection at 1/3 span with average experimental deflection at 1/3 span within elastic limit. Observations. Next, we talk about assignments. There is 5 assignments, which is: what is bending strength? Which type of load is applied here? Which is the IS code used for bend test on steel? What is the equation governing simple bending? How is the failure of ductile and brittle materials under bending load? Next, we go to squeeze. Question number 1. Computing of bending stress using formula Fy equal to M1. This formula is valid within elastic limit only. Say true or false. True. Question 2. Write suitable answer. Failure of mild steel specimen is in bending test is excessive deflection. Question number 3. In bending equation, Mi equal to Fy equal to Er. The answer is both A and B correct. Question number 4. Is extortion meter required in bending test of mild steel? No. Question number 5. Which of the following is most elastic? The answer is steel. That's all about bending tests on mild steel.